Hello everybody, welcome to the Carmichael workshop. I'm Steve and I just got back from Rockler where I bought myself a new Excelsior mini lathe and some mini carbide turning tools. So let's take these out of the box and check them out. It came with this faceplate on, so I'm just using an adjustable wrench and a knockout tool to unscrew it. The first thing I want to check is to make sure the centers line up. Let's turn it on and see if it spins. Yep, it spins. It's quiet too. Cool. This is a nice addition to my shop, and I also got some turning tools. I got the three-piece set of mini carbide turning tools. Let's open them up and check them out. They've got the rubber-coated handles, and I believe the wood is ash here. And it comes with a square tip, the round tip, and also the diamond tip there. But these are really nice. They feel good, and I can't wait to turn with them. It also comes with a little tool that you need to loosen the tips so you can spin them around to a new edge or replace them. So I'm just going to make a stand for it and then get to turning. Well, here's the lathe stand that I came up with. Check out all of the extra space that I have over here now. This is based on a design by Mike Levy, and he did a video over on his channel, so I'll include a link to that in the description below. Let's take a look at a few things that I did differently. For the base, Mike used fancy lap joints, but I just screwed a bunch of 2x4 cutoffs together and painted them black, and put a piece of MDF across the back for a brace, and it's on casters. And it's pretty sturdy. I like how it's very mobile, and I could even roll it out onto the driveway on a nice day and do some turning out there. I made my stand a little bit shorter so that I could add this drawer box on top, and that's where I'll store my turning tools, lathe accessories, and all that little stuff you tend to collect when you have a lathe. One other thing I did was, instead of bolting the lathe to the table, I just drilled some recesses with a Forstner bit so that these rubber feet could sit down in there and the lathe won't slide all over the place. And I like that because if I want to turn a longer project, I could just pick up the lathe, put it on my workbench. I could go get the optional bed extension for this lathe and turn something longer, and when I'm done, just put the lathe back over here and store the bed extension somewhere else. So I can't wait to use it. My first project is going to be a knob for this drawer. Well, this was the first knob I ever turned, and I think it's fitting that it goes on the lathe stand. It actually works. I was having so much fun using the lathe, I went ahead and turned some pins as well, and it works great. I'm going to enjoy having this in my shop. The only thing about buying a lathe, though, is you end up spending a lot of extra money on accessories and things. So I think my next purchase for this is going to be a chuck. So if any of you out there can recommend a chuck for around $100 that's easy to use for turning small bowls and boxes and things like that, please let me know down in the comments. I'd appreciate it. And watch out for some turning projects coming soon. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.